how you thought today went. Obviously, you nailed some 60-plus yards, including a 66-yarder. Seemed like a pretty successful pro day.
Thanks. Yeah, I was overall satisfied with how I did. I think I met my basic standard of performance. Could have done a little bit better, but definitely made some big kicks and happy about how the field goals went in the end, and then also the kickoffs too.
What were kind of the main things you wanted most kind of accomplish with today's pro day?
Yeah, I just wanted to show just kind of how big of a ball I hit and how flawless my technique is, how effortless I make my form look, and I think I was able to accomplish that with the 60 pluses at the end, and then also with the kickoffs too, with the high hangers and stuff like that. Hit a lot of balls over the net on the field goals, and with the wind too, which is something that most other pro days don't really have to factor in because they all have indoor facilities. But there's a nice little crosswind as well, so I was able to show how my ball flies in that too.
So, obviously, Stanford being a highly acclaimed academic program, hopefully you're kicking balls between yellow goalposts for a long time, but what are your plans outside of football? What are your aspirations besides playing football?
Yeah, thanks. So I finished my classes for my computer science undergrad in 3 years and a quarter, but I left my enrollment status open, so I don't technically have my degree yet, so that I can come back and finish my master's program in management science and engineering. And so I plan to get playing through this year, and then come back afterwards in the off season, take a couple classes, probably work on finishing that master's degree, and confer my undergrad. Eventually, I don't know, something to do, and hopefully I meet some cool people like in the NFL, stuff like that, and just in the next couple of years, and then find myself into a career path after football ends, because it will end eventually, but hopefully not for a long time.
Just talk about the feedback you've gotten from scouts and teams. What do they most like about your game, and is there any particular areas that they want to see you kind of most improve upon for the next level?
Yeah, I would say that the nicest thing that I've heard is just how my technique looks, how I make things look effortless. Like I'm not swinging very hard compared to some of the other guys, and just in general, I think they like that I'm a big leg kicker. And so you asked also what they want me to work on?
Yeah, just kind of what areas do they feel like maybe you most need to improve upon for the next level? Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's probably just like kickoffs, getting adjusted to the new XFL rules. If this kickoff rule does go to change, which it looks like it will, just working on different kicks for those, because you can't hit it deep anymore and can't hit touchbacks.
So just quickly, just what is the rule change that might?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So I think it's something along the lines of your kickoff team already starts down at the field, like the 25-yard line, and they're all on the line, and the whole return team's on the line, something like that, and they start running and blocking the moment that the ball is caught by the returner or hits the ground. So hang time isn't a factor anymore. Distance isn't too much of a factor. You're just trying to get as close to the goal line as possible and entice a return, because if it bounces into the end zone, then that's like a plus for the kickoff team. I think they get the ball at the 20-yard line. But if you go out and hit an 80-yard touchback, they get the ball at 40.
Do you have a preferred spot you'd like to end up?
Not in the NFL?
No.
I mean,
Whoever takes you.
Whoever takes me, yeah. I would really love to go anywhere. Just wherever the coaches and the team is the right fit, and wherever like who wants me the most and who values me as a player and a person too.
Anybody else?
Was there a particular team you kind of grew up rooting for, cheering for, NFL-wise, or anybody in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of am a Bay Area fan. I started playing football in high school, so I never really cheered for a team growing up much. From North Carolina, so I rooted for the Panthers for a little bit, but didn't go to a game till last year. So I rooted for the 49ers a bunch, but other than that, really kind of like players more than teams.
Any particular kickers that you've who's your favorite kind of kicker to watch? Anybody you've studied, or just who do you most kind of admire kicking wise in the NFL?
Yeah, I mean definitely like Justin Tucker's the GOAT right now. So his kicking is the most fun to watch. I also like to watch Matt Gay a lot, the kicker for the Colts. He and I have similar technique, and he and I have the same trainer, Dan.
All right, anybody else? Cool. Thanks, Josh.
Barbara, thanks, Josh.
Thank you.